The PS5 Pro versus Xbox Series X. The prices on both of these have increased a lot since last year, so which one is really the better buy? Or should you finally save up and pull the trigger on a full gaming PC? And starting off with the Xbox Series X. When this originally came out 5 years ago in 2020, it cost $500, but now in 2025, this has risen to $650. So you're paying an extra $150 for the exact same console where nothing has changed, and it's 5 years old already. That kind of seems like a bit of a ripoff, but on the bright side, the specs in here are pretty decent. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM, an 8-core CPU, and 1 terabyte of storage. However, that really isn't enough for most games in 2025. I use this console every single day, and I very quickly already ran out of storage. I don't have any more storage on it at all because most games in 2025, a lot of them are over 100 gigabytes already, so you really don't have much space to install many games at all. Plus, when you're considering $650, there are PCs like the ones up on the screen that you literally can buy, pre-built PCs, and there's gonna be even better deals during Black Friday as well. So it kind of gets hard to justify spending $650 on this. But a lot of people just simply like console gaming better, so that's where this comes in, the PS5 Pro, and it's gotten very, very interesting this year. When this came out last year, it cost $700, but now it costs $750 in 2025, which is a $50 price jump. So yes, the PS5 Pro got more expensive, but compared to the $500 versus $700 price difference it used to be, which was $200, now it's $650 versus $750. So it actually is only $100 difference between these. And yeah, this definitely increased in price a lot more compared to the PS5 Pro. Inside the PS5 Pro, the specs are extremely similar. You're still getting 16 gigabytes of RAM and an 8-core CPU. However, you're getting 2 terabytes of storage. Of course, with double the amount of storage, you're getting a lot more games that you can install, and it basically is fully built in. And sure, you can always upgrade the storage in the future with the Xbox Series X because it literally has an Xbox storage expansion card over here on the back. But with storage expansion cards for an extra terabyte to match the PS5 Pro's storage, you're basically spending an extra $100 to $200 on one of them. So at that point, the Xbox Series X actually becomes more expensive than the PS5 Pro in the long run. Apart from just the specs, the PS5 Pro and Xbox are extremely different. Of course, you get the normal differences, like this is an Xbox and this is a PlayStation, so of course the whole interface is different, and honestly it comes down to preference. But me personally, I've grown up on Xbox, so I actually like the Xbox's interface more, and that's why I actually choose to use it over the PS5 Pro personally. But yeah, there are also a lot of differences just in the way they look. They feel about the same weight, but I'm pretty sure the Xbox is a little bit heavier. Of course, it's more blocky, but it is shorter. The main things though are the actual ports. So on the Xbox, you get a disc slot over here on the front still, a normal USB-A on the front, and then you get a expansion card, HDMI, of course the power, you get an Ethernet, and also 2 more USB-A ports over here as well. And when you compare that to the PS5 Pro, this one does not have a disc slot. It is a little bit newer. It is actually 4 years newer compared to the Xbox Series X over here. So you actually have 2 USB-Cs, not the normal USB-As, but on the back you do have 2 normal USB-As, the power, a HDMI, and of course the Ethernet. So you actually are getting more ports on the PS5 Pro. I don't think the comparison between both these consoles have ever been more interesting, and when you can literally pay an extra $100 for the PS5 Pro, that really begs the question if you should just fork up the extra money and just get the PS5 Pro. But you won't really be able to tell unless you really test out both of these consoles and see what the actual real consistent performance is, because this, it claims they're able to get 4K 120 FPS. They also claim in Sony with the PS5 Pro that this is able to get 4K 120. So we're just gonna see which one is really more consistent and which one is just the better buy for you. So first, I'm gonna be starting off on the Xbox, and I just want to show you guys, these are the games I have downloaded on mine right now. And you can see we have all of our storage completely used up. And what is this, like 18 games. So yeah, it is, you could say, a lot of games, but like honestly, a lot of people that play on console download a ton of games. So yeah, I'm already completely out of storage here. One of the biggest advantages I do want to go over with the actual Xbox though is you actually get access to Microsoft Edge very, very easily. It's just like a normal tile. And literally here, I can just access the web. Like I literally have like some CSGO knives over here, but you can do whatever you want on here. So if you're like in school and you need like Office or like Word online, you literally can access that right over here. So you can just do all your schoolwork or whatever you actually need directly on your Xbox. Or if you there is a YouTube app, but you can literally just browse YouTube exactly like you would on a normal gaming PC. So we have YouTube over here. We can search my channel up right over here. And yeah, you can see like literally everything. It acts like a gaming PC, and on the PlayStation, it is not, you're not able to do this, or it is much harder to do this. So yeah, that is one of the biggest advantages I think with the Xbox, and personally one of the reasons I actually like it better. I also just kind of like the whole interface a little bit more, but let's actually go into our first game over here, and we're just going to be testing out Fortnite on both of these consoles because you're able to take advantage of the new gen and actually get 120 FPS. So before we do that though, let's actually go into our settings. I was running into issues before in the past trying to put 4K and 120 hertz. So if we go in TV, you can see my resolution is on 1080p. I put 4K, and I'm pretty sure it just automatically puts it on 60 hertz. And if I want to put it on 120 hertz, it just automatically puts it on 1080p. So I don't know why it does that. Maybe someone in the comments can let me know, but I'm pretty sure the PS5 Pro does not have that issue. But let's go straight into Fortnite, and we're going to see exactly how consistent the FPS is on both games, because that's all we really need to test, because both consoles use the exact same Fortnite settings, but I want to see exactly which one gets more consistent 120 FPS, because that's like the most important. So of course on console, you can actually just play on the normal controller and not have any input delay, but I'm way better if I actually play on keyboard and mouse. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna see exactly how much input delay there is. So okay, I'm not gonna lie, it actually is not bad at all. The input delay on console is not that bad at all. I don't know if it's just placebo, but it low-key feels like it's gotten like better. Like I feel like it used to be worse or something, I remember it. But yeah, actually playing in creative, the Xbox performs amazing. The FPS literally hasn't dropped below like 113 FPS. It's super, super consistent in here. The input delay is not that bad at all either. But let's go in a real game, and I think the FPS will start to drop a little bit more. All right, so I'm mainly gonna be just paying attention. So the low I just saw in the FPS was 60. Even skydiving though, now okay, 90 is like the lowest it's dropping to. I have to keep that in mind for when we test out the PS5 Pro. I'm just gonna see how overall consistent this is. Obviously, you're still not able to turn off shadows or anything at all, like on console, which still sucks. I don't know why they don't just let you do that, because then the FPS would be able to probably hit like 200 on these new gen consoles. Okay, okay, there's a lot of people fighting here. Dead, okay, there we go. Yup, 16. Oh yeah, easy. We're gonna destroy these bots here. So far, the FPS is staying pretty consistent. I honestly almost never see it drop below 100. It's like 110 to 120-ish. So that is a good sign. It is like overall really, really consistent, which is really good. I'm just trying to find some real players, dude. Everyone in here is like a bot. There we go. All right, we're actually gonna destroy this lobby. The main thing I'm just paying attention to is the FPS. It literally is just staying consistent the whole time. Like it literally is like almost not dropping at all. It's just like super, super consistent. Oh yeah, there's a kid right here. All right, easy. Kid right here. Oh, there we go, 105. Oh wait, I think this is a real player. This is a real player. This might be the only real player in this entire game, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, there we go, there we go. That kid was definitely a real player. He wasn't building. Dead? Who is he shooting at? Oh, this kid right here? I'm literally just, dude, none of these bots have any HP. Oh, this kid right here? Oh wait, this kid was real. I remember that kid was real. We might hit like 30 kills here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just trying to WT everyone. I'm just trying to, oh yeah, okay, this is definitely a real player right here. But he's like actually boxing up like it's the finals. Oh my gosh, all right, nice. Nice, dude. Dude, this guy plays so scared. Okay, I'm just gonna hold him in zone. Okay, let's get this. Oh yeah, there we go. We got a med kit. That's perfect. Literally the whole game, the FPS barely drops below 110. Like, it's literally just at 119, 117. Like, maybe it'll drop to 90 in a second, but like, it's just overall really, really consistent. All right, we need to hit a clip on this kid. Oh, this kid's actually a real player, I think. Full boxed, dead. Where's this last kid? Oh yeah, here he is. 1 HP, dead. All right, where's the very last guy for 28 kills? Dude, it literally feels perfectly fine gaming on this. Like, the only thing I don't like is that the video settings are so high. Like, it looks super, super purple right now. I don't know, the quality is just like kind of crazy because it's like max set. Oh, no. I forgot about that. That's what I don't like. You have to always like tap your controller. Oh wait, he's gliding. Where is he? Oh, there he is. What? How did I just not kill him? How did I not kill him there? Dude, this guy plays so weird. Oh, what? How did that shot not hit? How did that shot not hit? Does he still? Dude, this guy actually has infinite rotation. Dude, this kid's actually so weird. I can't. Give me that. 50. What? Okay, what is this guy doing? Dead. All right, I was actually so done. I wasn't even trying to clip that kid. He was actually playing so weird. Okay, overall, we know that the Xbox Series X is super, super consistent and literally barely drops below like 110 FPS. Sometimes it drops to like 90 FPS, but overall, it was super consistent. So I just want to see if the PS5 Pro gets the same performance or it just holds like 120 the entire time. All right, so now on the PS5 Pro, you can see for our console storage, we have 2 terabytes, actually 1.9, but definitely more space, that's for sure. And if we actually go into our settings here, let me try and go into our video settings. If we go in screen and video output, we can put our resolution on 2160, which is 4K. And then for our actual like 120 hertz, it will still like show that it is enabled. So it has no issue doing that. However, if I do 4K 120 on the PS5 Pro, it's just gonna actually end up being unfair because the Xbox was only doing 1080p at 120, so I'm just gonna make this go 1080 at 120. But the thing is, the PS5 Pro is actually able to do 4K like 120, unlike for some reason my Xbox isn't able to. So you used to be able to go into your network settings and actually click view PlayStation network status, and then over here on the right, there would be a way you could actually access the browsing and like, so you can browse the internet. Or you could actually go in your messages, which I did do in the past, and you could actually message someone the link and then click to browse there. But it's just a lot more complicated on the PlayStation. I don't even know if you still are able to even access the internet or they just blocked every way. And yeah, there is no official way to do it. So that is one huge downside of the PS5 just in general, just Sony in general. But yeah, let's see how good the performance of the actual PlayStation is compared to the Xbox. And I just want to test out if I feel less or more input delay or how everything feels. Okay, so gaming on controller, I actually like the way it feels on PlayStation a little bit more. I just like the controller shape a little bit more on PlayStation, and I am a little bit better on a PlayStation controller, but I still am the best for sure on a keyboard and mouse. And looking at the top right, one thing I noticed is that the FPS is actually showing it peaks at like 129, so it looks like the PlayStation 5 Pro is actually trying to get even more FPS than 120, but it's just like so hard capped. But if I'm being completely honest, just gaming back to back on them, this one feels exactly the same. I don't think it feels like it has less input delay. It still feels extremely smooth, just like the Xbox, and it feels pretty good. Okay, so I know for a second on the Xbox, it dropped to 60 FPS. So it dropped to 60, same here, and honestly, dude, I think it's the exact same. I literally think it's the exact same. Okay, one thing I do notice is that the FPS on the higher end, I think I just saw it like show 140 for a second. I'll get my editor rewind. I'm pretty sure it showed 140 for literally a millisecond. That's the one thing I noticed, is that it seems like this console is getting more restricted and it wants to get higher than 120 FPS, but it literally can't because it's just capped. All right, I can hear a bunch of these guys going crazy over here. Where is this kid? Oh yeah, he's right here. Dead? Oh, there's this kid right here. This kid on me right here. Oh yeah, right there. Oh yeah, we're gonna push this kid. Buddy, cracked. 1 HP. No, okay. That I was about to say, dude, if he actually like escaped, that would have been so annoying. Okay, honestly, the FPS looks like really similar. It might be, oh no, it did just drop to 98. I don't know. It's honestly so similar to like the other one that it's so hard to tell. Okay, this guy's actually playing weird, bro. Unlucky. He's 1 HP dead. There we go, there we go. I played like such a rat there, but we still killed him. That's all that matters. All right, 3 kills. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yep, we just got cooked. We actually just got cooked, bro. No way, he's just running away. After fighting me, you're just running away? There's actually no way you're playing like this. Oh yeah, there he is, there he is. Okay, he's inside of here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's another kid right here. Oh shoot. Bro, this kid is actually so weird. It's another kid now. Bro, there's someone right, oh my gosh. What? How did he not die? How was that only an 85 pump? I thought that was a 1 pump. Okay, honestly, the FPS might even be a little bit lower here. I don't even know. It's like so similar, it's so hard to tell. One thing I do want to do, because it is kind of hard to see on console, is I think we can make our brightness go max, and then we can actually put our color mode, there we go. All right, because it just gets so dark on console. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit washed out now, but it's fine. It's like easier to see, because on console with the shadows, it's so dark. Okay, these guys, there are a bunch of kids fighting over here. I'm just gonna try and third party one of them that doesn't even realize. Yup, there we go. Oh wait, this is the kid that was trying to kill me earlier. That's like revenge, bro. We actually just cooked that kid like so hard. Yeah, okay, the FPS is like the exact same. It's like 110-ish right now. That's literally like this exact same. 30? Oh yeah. No, my kill's getting stolen for sure. 30? Oh my gosh, he's 1 HP. I killed that kid earlier already. Dude, this kid's going like insane over here. Okay, honestly, I think I'm just gonna try and fight this kid. This kid actually is playing like so weird. Literally, what is this kid doing? And he just died of gravity. He literally just died. He literally just died, bro. All right, some free loot though. I'm not complaining. There's only 10 other people left. This is definitely a way harder game. But like, look, dude, the FPS is like the exact same. It's like impossible to tell compared to the Xbox. It's literally like I'm in the exact same. What is this kid doing? What is this kid doing, bro? Oh my gosh, I'm about to choke to this ball. I'm actually about to die to this kid. You know what? I'm just gonna go to zone. I'm just gonna go to zone. I might just get killed out the air though. All right, there's only 5 other people left. Dude, this is a way harder game. Okay, there's definitely kids inside of here. I can literally hear him. Oh yeah, there is. Cracked? 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP. What? He shot me through my build. He literally shot me through my build. I literally just got shot through my build with that exotic. Whatever exotic shotgun that is does so much damage. Overall, after testing out both of the consoles back to back, they literally feel the exact same. This one is just better because you have 1 terabyte of storage, and if you like PlayStation better, then I would automatically just recommend this. But honestly, both these consoles are so expensive, you could just go for a gaming PC. That's personally what I would actually recommend doing, because once you start spending $700, that's a lot of money and can get you a pretty good PC that would be able to hit 120 FPS. So you might as well, honestly, because consoles have just gotten so expensive. I think $500 is worth it, but yeah, $700 just really isn't worth it in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and if you guys actually decided on what you want for Christmas, because I think it is a pretty hard choice. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more tech videos, make sure to drop a like and a sub with noties on so you don't miss future videos. But more importantly, remember Jesus loves you, and that's about it. God bless.